Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. Well, back in the studio again for another fun day. Happy Monday! And I want to welcome all of my new subscribers, as well as all of you who return every time. You're also very important. So, mwah, mwah, hugs and kisses to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you. And I guess I want to welcome you to some playtime. Now, if you remember in our last video, I took some napkins and I covered up some digital papers that we were not using. So today what I'd like to do is make something out of what we covered. Now, I did do one additional page because I have a journal I'm going to be doing in these colors. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a journal, but a project. So I knew that this napkin would be the perfect, complement to it. And what I did was, what I covered was one of my digitals from my shop. Let me see if I can find it. These were my 1901 letters from Minersville, and it was one of the pages from this kit. And so I have taken, let's see, that's the back page. There's another back page. I took one of the front pages, the big ones like that, and covered it with this napkin. And isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh, I just love it. In fact, I'm going to have to reprint that set because I really like that. I can see me using it a lot. So that's what I used there to make this. And in a minute, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. And then we have two cards that we did. What I did while I was off camera was I cut everything down and I mounted it onto cardstock. Now I chose the blue cardstock for this one. This one I did not mount, but this one I did a little bit of stamping where we had not put anything in the open spaces, and I did go ahead and put some parchment printer paper on the back side, and I think this is Southworth parchment paper to give it a little heft. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll start with these two right here where I covered the whole entire sheet with the same thing. And the reason I did that is I wanted, sorry, my glasses keep falling down. I wanted to make some pouches and some ephemera pouches, or something you could just use and put in your journal, whatever. So what I want to do, what I thought is I would just fold it up, glue it, and there's your pouch. But the only problem I ran into is the back side is then upside down. So I thought maybe if I cut it in half and then glued it, then both sides would be right side up. So let's see about that. I do want to see what the center of this paper is. What do we get? Well, I hope you're all doing very well and you're having a very good day, or it is a very good day for you. Either way, hope you're all healthy and safe and happy, and there's no illness in your family. The nasty you-know-what is not attacking your family like it did mine last year. So hopefully this year is going to be a much, much better year. I always hope for a better year, but honestly, I just never count on it. So I don't mean it to sound defeatist, but lately, just set myself up. So what I'd like to do is I think I want to glue it before I do any trimming or anything, and then I'll trim it after it's glued. I think that would work very well. So, but I think it's like, do I want to put like a thumbnail? But it's a pouch. It's not a pocket. Well, it's a pocket. How big is this? I'm hemming and hawing. I'm sorry. My videos are always processed. It's 8 inches. Could go in well, now how wide is it this way? 5 inches. 5 and it could go inside of a journal in the back, maybe. I don't know. It just depends what you want to do with it, I guess. So I guess anything I'm going to do, I'll just go ahead and remember, this was done on a piece of unused digital paper from a kit that I hadn't finished using. I'm holding this up in the air. Aren't I being silly? But it's easier for me to do it this way than to lay it on the table. I have no idea why. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. You would think it would be harder. Now I went to all the trouble of making sure it's right side up, so let's make sure that I get it right side up for a change. One upside down project in a lifetime is plenty. Thank you. Gosh, guys. Having a crooked day again. Trying to get the bottom and the sides and everything to line up. I will trim it, of course, because there's no way I'm going to get it perfect. I wish, but it never happens. I do see bubbles. I usually have great success with my glue, but I think because it's cold, I am having glue issues that I don't normally have. I need a dry one. I only have one on my desk today. I usually have a pile. If you get any little loose edges, this is a good time to, because I did cut with my cutter, so I must have hit a bubble. Most of it's glued down pretty well. All right. Now, what I'd like to do is, I'll pull my sleeves up for one. Still a nice cool day here. It's still winter time. No rain, though. We're supposed to have sun for quite a few days, which with all the rain we've had, the plants are loving. Although we've had quite a bit of cold weather at night, so the plants are not loving that part. It's kind of hard of them because it's warmer, it's only in the 40s and 50s. It's not warm. We're not talking 70. All right. My garbage is full. I need to get that empty. So now we have this lovely little pouch. So what I would like is I think I want to give it some shape. It kind of just seems sort of Let's put some I like that. Now I wonder if, excuse me a minute, my little corner, Martha Stewart corner thingy here would be cute. Hopefully this should be all dry. It's had plenty of time to dry. Sorry about my little bucket, but this leaves little teeny pieces all over the place. Oh, goodness. Okay. There we go. Oh, isn't that a cute little pocket? Now, it's me, so you know we need to do some things here. What do I want to ink this with? I am thinking some distress ink. I think we'll use the oxide on the corners to age it up a bit. Because, you know, we don't want to see those white edges, right? From all the cutting and gluing and all the things we did with this. I do think we need to add some things to it. Yes, we have birds and flowers on it already, but I'm sure we can find something to put on here. That would look cool. All right. I am wondering. Let me look. I have some, some goodies on my wall here that I've made. Oh, but they don't go with this, but they might go with one of the other papers. I have these. Remember we made these last year. One of these might go on here. We might be able to use those. All right, so that was one of our projects like this. Just for this very reason. I haven't used them. I've forgotten about them and saw them the other day when I was rummaging around in here for something. So I also have, excuse my arm and my, oh, I'm about to knock down all of my punches. Yikes. Okay. Let me entertain you. No, I purposely did not try to sing that right because it would not be good either way. So I'm thinking I would like a little, this is going to be a messy. Okay, come on now, let go. Hello, let go. Let go. Oh, no, it munched it. Or it didn't cut. It didn't cut like it should. That's weird. Well, it did a little design. We'll just ink it a bit. That's pretty. Then I think on the inside, we could do a little inking. I'm wondering if maybe, though, one of my brushes might be a better... Let me get some paper so I can make a mess here. Okay, let's... I don't know if that's any better than using the... I think this brush is too big. It's my problem. I'm going to rub it off here. Let me get a smaller one. That one's too big. How about this one? Well, it's probably too small. I have an in-between size somewhere. Sorry about my arm, but my tools are in front of me, you guys, so there's nothing I can do about it. I have to reach for them. It is what it is. Okay. I see this has come unglued already, so I will, or I didn't glue it. I think I like the way this would have looked better. I think maybe I should have just used the pink. That was a little strong. Let me wipe this off. I will clean these later. So we need some more glue. Oh, I had a terrible glue explosion. Oh my gosh. After my last video, I got a glue bubble and I went and released it and I didn't check after, and it literally just fountained all out into the little cap. What a mess. So it's definitely a weather issue. There we go. I mean, that doesn't look fabulous, but it's not horrible either, so I'm good with that. Only thing I don't like, I think would have worked better would have been if I had used a medium of some kind, a gel medium, matte gel medium. I think it would have taken out the fold line. So I think I'll use this as my front and the other is my back. And we have this lovely little, and I would like pocket. I would like a little bit of lace on there, but I don't really know what kind. I don't think I want, I think I want white maybe. I don't know. Let me see what I have in my lace box. White's okay, I guess, right? Let me see what I think of the white. It's a little pale. I think because I decorated the top, I don't need any. I don't need any. So I think if I had not decorated the top, I might need some. I'm just thinking, what do I want to put on here? I did see one here that I thought might, you know, with these little flowers, might look good on there. These are some clusters we made last year in one of my videos. There is a video for this out there, so if you're wanting to know how to make these, you should be able to find it. I used Kool-Aid dyed paper to make this. And I am going to use pink on the edges. I just think sometimes I like to use two. So we could add this, let's see, where would we add it? Maybe right there or on the bottom, in the corner. And then maybe put a little word and a butterfly or something. I think that would be very cool. I also think it needs a piece of lace behind it. So I'm going to go to my lace box and see if this would look good. Yeah, I think it would. Let me find some sharp scissors. Oops. Well, like I said, I hope you're all doing well. We're all doing well here. Nothing new and exciting, just the usual. Don't have a lot of chit-chat for you today. I told you some days there just would not be any. I'm kind of in creating mode, you know what I mean? So I think I like that, and then I can just trim the edges. Well, let's glue that down. We've got that going. Yeah. And let me make sure I've got that. No, I didn't have the right side up. So let me get my spatula. This is a good way to decorate this up. And then I think we'll put a little word on there. I can see that it's going to have to go upside down. It hasn't warmed up yet. Although it's mid-afternoon when I'm filming this, so it should be warm. Warmer. Now, I think for all these bits and pieces, I am going to add a little extra glue. It's been a while since I made this, so it's been hanging on my wall. It's actually on one edge of my bookcase. It's hanging up on the bookcase. The side. I hang things up. I put those Clear Command little hooks and then there we go. I don't like those pointy edges, so just quickly snipped those right off of there. And we need a word. Now, I did grab some words and some numbers. Do I want a pink word or do I want a brown word? Let me see. The word peaceful or serenity both look fabulous. So, peaceful or serenity? Let me see what else I have here. Pretty. Now we could do pink. Let me see how pink looks. These words are all from a Jewel Design. She has lots and lots and lots of word sheets. So go on over there and have a peek. Charming. They both look good. I mean, either one would be okay. I think I'm just going to go with the pink, though. I'm in a pink mood today. We all have our days. There's days it's like, no pink for me today, but today is not one of them. I picked the blue to pick up the little hummingbirds there. Now, let me ink this edge. Would help if I actually got some ink on my dauber. I think my pad's dry again. It's a brand new one. I mean, it's not old. I thought I bought a second one as a backup, but you know, you never know. I feel like that needs something under it. I don't like it flat on there, so let me see if I have a little piece of lace. Yeah. Trying to keep the runway clean here. Going to put away all those punches that I just used. I did pull out my whale tail punch because for some of the things we're doing here, I'm going to want to cut some. And I have a bunch of Christmas ones cut, but I don't have any cut for regular everyday use. I mean, I bought a bunch, which I could look at those. For those of you who are new, what I'm putting my Fabri-Tac into is a glass jar that I decorated up, and I just hold it upside down, and it works pretty well. I need to add some glue to that. Okay, now, because once it's upside down, it makes it a lot easier to use, especially when the weather is cold like this and I can't get it to come the way I want it. I think that needs a vintage button. Okay, I have little plates I use that I have on the side of my desk. I got a $1 too. That corral my buttons so that they're not running onto the floor, because you guys know what happens. The kitty cats go for them. I do have some that have some thread on them. I think I'll use that one. I don't know if I have any tiny ones. Oh, I do have a little one with thread. Doesn't have a ton of thread, but it has some. And these are vintage, so they're pretty old. I'm actually going to leave these on my desk because I know I'm not done. Let me glue that on there. I'm using the Fabri-Tac because it works very well on buttons and on very well on buttons and paper. Did I not glue that on? No, I did. It just isn't dry yet. Let me hold that down for just a minute. I'm going to get a little sip of water here. I know I've been talking about it, but I have not gotten to put away my Christmas crafting yet and do all my organizing on storage yet. It is bugging me, can you tell? So, oh, you know what else I was thinking would be cool on here? On my little pouches is a definition from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And I know there were some blue. I swear I had some blue. I have a lot of her definitions, do you think? I know I had some blue ones. What happened to them? I must have used them on something. All right, well, let's pick one out. Bloom. I wonder if we have a bloom in like a brown. There's treasure. Do I like brown? See what else I have in the brown. Beauty. How about beauty? That's pretty. Okay. So these are all of my Tina definitions. I cut a bunch out. I've kind of been restocking everything so that I have plenty to work with and I'm not running around going, I have nothing. So as I'm thinking of things, I'm reprinting and cutting. So I can just do this. I can just open a pouch, pull it out, and use it. Let me ink this a little bit. And do I want to cut it down any? No, I think I'm happy with it as it is. These stick very, very well. There's beauty. Got beauty on there. And then I would like a little number because this is such a big pouch. So what color do I want? Oh, I see one I want. I don't know if it's on cardboard or on sticker paper. Cardboard. Yes. Awesome. I'm going to ink it a little bit. I want it to get that garden look. There we go. I'm going to double check one more time to make sure. No, it's paper. I don't want to separate it because you can on this presentation paper. It's very heavy. Alrighty. There we go. Ah, And there we have it. Our first little pouch is done, decorated, done and dusted. Isn't that adorable? And then you have a pouch to put all your goodies in. I want to open that up in the corners there. Make sure it's all sealed. It is. There you have it. Isn't that cute? Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but you know, it's okay. I have another one here, but I think I will move to one of the other pieces. And what do I do with those pieces? Oh, there they are. Where's the other card? Oh, goodness. Where did that one go? All right, guys, I'm having a moment. Where did my card go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Ooh, your little friend's losing it. All right, so now do I want a cluster on here? Or do I want to leave this and just put a, oh, but it would look so cute. Okay, you guys, I'm tempted. Let's see. I mean, if I don't like it, it's already torn. Now that I've torn this up, I probably will tear it and put it in a little container, you know, so I can find them. I'm trying to decide where the top and the bottom of this is. Very cute. I don't think I want to throw the scraps away though, because I use scraps for everything, as you know. I'll put it in my little scrappy bag. There we go. Maybe it's too much, huh? Well, let's get a word on there. I definitely want a word, a pink word. I want a pink word. Let me find my pink words. There we go. And what's my time? Okay, I got time. Things are good. What about wonder? That's pretty, but that's not necessarily the word I want. Let me see what I have. How about gorgeous? That's a really pretty word. I love that word. I don't just have pink in there. I have a few other colors, but pink is the main. Let me get my scissors. Oh, my scissors. Okay. Gorgeous. Let's do gorgeous. Again, words are, these are jewel design. Okay. Now, sometimes you will see me use words that Jolene created just for me and me alone. You won't be able to find them in there because she makes them just for her mama to use. But 99% of the time, the words are there because I may ask for something special for a project I need, and then they're in my stash, of course, to use the rest of the time, right? So now the question is, do I want a little scrap of lace, or I know what I would like to have under there. Just do I have any in my stash? Yes, here we go. Let's see. This is a piece of cheesecloth, so what I'd like to do is cut it down. I don't need it that wide. Ooh, these are old. These were fabric scissors, good, expensive ones, but I wasn't using them in my sewing room, so my sewing studio, so I moved them into my craft room to use so that I would have sharp scissors for my paperwork. I do have a bunch that I bought that go with my, gosh, what do you call it? What's the name of that stupid machine? I've never really used it. I bought it, never used it. Oh, darn it. Cricut. I have a bunch of scissors that came with my Cricut, brand new, never used. So I need to go hunting them out when I'm doing my cleanup. See if I can find them and start using them. So I can give these poor babies a rest. They're my favorites. I know I'm going to always graduate back to them. Or excuse me, not graduate, gravitate. sometimes because of the medications I'm on, I do pick the wrong word, not intentionally. I'm thinking one thing and then say something else. These are real postcards I'm working on here. These are those postcards that I had, I bought from a stationery store. They're very, very thick. These will go through the mail. They are real postcards. They're not digitals. You get to pick out your style and your font and your color and your size. So they make them for you. And that little shop, if you don't remember from the last video, is Treasure Delights, etc. So it's www.treasuredelights, etc. Etsy.com. So you should be able to find them if you want them. And you can pick out your style and get them made to your specifications. Now I'm going to use a real stamp on here. Go to my stamp collection, see if I have any pink stamps left, because I want to keep this in the pinks. That's pretty, that works. Or do I want a green stamp? Ugh, my green stamps are pretty big. Do I have any little green ones left? I may have to go through my stamp collection book and see if I can find some. That's pretty. Or do we go pink? Well, if we want some contrast, let's go with the, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use both. Why not? Nothing says I can only use one. Now, these are little picture holders, picture photo albums that I put my stamps in because it works really well to keep them separated out by size and by what they are and all that good stuff. So I'm going to ink the edges of these. Although they are vintage and antiqued and all that, not every one of them, when I cut them off of the sheets that they were mounted onto, you know, I ended up cutting off a lot of the pretty natural aging. So they were in a stamp collector's, on a stamp collector's page, I guess you would call it. Oh yeah, like that. That works. Okay. Is that upside down? Oh yeah, it was. Okay, whoopsie. Oopsie. Okay. And then I have a sticker, a stamp I'll use on this. So I'll decorate up each one of these. I mean, I won't probably get to all of them, but you'll get an idea of how I put that down there way too low. Can I fix it? Is it dry? Yeah. Darn it. Darn it. Okay, so let me pull out my rubber stamps. Well, those are cling stamps, actually. And a little distress ink. And I'm going to use my cling stamps, and I need my little board. I don't know what this is called. Acrylic board, that's it. Acrylic block. Had to think for a minute. What word is that? Acrylic block. Okay, I want to stamp off. Of course, I don't have, where are my scraps? I do this every time I take them off my desk. And then they're not there when I want them. Okay, so I want this lightly on here. There, just barely there. And then let me get, it's there, but it's not, you know what I mean? How about these on Amazon? I just put in postage, cling stamps or something like that. I don't know. I just search. I just search. And this one, all I want is the tail. There we go. See, I didn't want the whole. think I want to try that again on the Paris. Not all that excited about what I did do. It's just lightly on there, but you know, it doesn't have to be in your face to be good, right? So oh, that's sticky. I don't know why that's so darn sticky. I cleaned them all too. I just cleaned all my stamps, so I'll put these up to the side so I get those cleaned later, along with these guys. Put those over to the side. Now, do I want anything else? I do. I know what I want. I just saw it in my collection on my desk. Don't mind me. Of course, I threw it up there and now I can't find it. Yep, there it is. There we go. I have just piles of stuff. Piles and piles. Can't wait to get rid of this carpet. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming soon. I hate this carpet. So hard to roll a chair across. And the pins and things get stuck in my feet. I'm going to put it right there. This one's a sticker. So like I taught you, just roll it down and boom, right off. So if it doesn't roll down, I know it's not a sticker. There we go. Alrighty, now this one's done and ready to be used. You can write on that side, you can write there. You can add another image if you want, but that one's finished, complete, and ready to use. So we'll put that in our little pile. Now what's next? How much time have we got? It's 3 o'clock. I have 20 minutes. Cool. So next, I want to make for my upcoming projects this year. I'm going to start making ephemera in certain colors and styles so that I will have them ready. I'm going to make these into long tags, I think. Now let me think. That's awfully high. I believe that's 8 inches high. Yeah. I mean, if I go, yeah, that's really tall. So if I just cut it down at 6, 6 is about the height I like my tags to be. But I want it, oh man, I just ripped that. Hang on a minute. I need to glue that down while I caught the edge of that. What did I do with my, dry one? That was weird. Gosh, I did a terrible job gluing. Talk about a lazy glue girl. My goodness. I did not do a very good job. Well, as we find them, we'll just glue them, right? So I want to, where's my writing? This is good because it gives me a strip to use as well. Can be a belly band, a pocket, a tuck. I love that. I kind of already see what I would do with it. Now I'm going to cut my 3. So my tags will be 3 by 6. 2, 3. And that'll give me a long, narrow side tuck and a belly band because this is should be 8 inches. Let me find my ruler. I'm in love with this ruler. It's the best thing I've ever bought. 7 3/4. It does have a little bit of a funky edge there. I'll cut off. It is now ready. So is this one. I love that. That could be just a skinny tag. I mean, there are times, you saw my last few projects where I have little projects and I just need a little skinny tag. So let's see if I can find my new little chomper. This is my tag chomper. All right. Goodness, I'm getting a pile of tools. Me and my tools. I love my tools. I'm a tool girl. Anybody remember that show, Tool Time? You guys old enough for that? Some of you are, not all of you, but. All right, so the small angle I'm going to do up here. I got this open all the way? Nope. Learned that one the hard way. Okay, so I've got two tiny little, and then I also want my corner chomper. What it is with my sleeves today, they're driving me crazy. There are days I want my sleeves down, but sometimes when I'm really into a project, I don't. What's going on with this? Got a funny edge. Let's get a tiny little round corner there. That's ready to go. This one we can use as a belly band, or so I don't want to do anything with it just yet. Now this one, I'm going to do the large tag. I'm so spoiled by this. I love it. I did do it right? Last time I did it upside down, remember? I think it was in my last video. Well, one of my last videos. Alrighty. I'm thinking I'm going to want a little pink oxide on this. We'll see. I can easily go over this with a blue or a vintage photo. Had to think about which one would I use. Okay, what are we doing here? Boy, it's okay today, sorry. Oh my gosh, I need another word. Oh goodness, you know what I did want to do? I would like to, I want to do the bottom corners, but I prefer this round on just something thin. If I'm doing something very heavy, you know, like more layers than these two layers, then I would use my chomper on that. All right. I want to get these all prepped and ready to use. I am going to decorate them up because I kind of have an idea of what kind of project they're going to go into. I mean, I have basic things that I like to use, so like all of us. I feel like the corners are too small on that. Let's go to the large one. There we go. I like that corner much better. More pronounced. And with all the print, it just sort of disappeared. This is wonky here. I'm going to have to fix this, I think. I'll wait to see if I put lace or what I put on it as to what I'm going to do to it. This just has the faintest pink. I need to get my oxide refill out. I have done so... Hello. Flying tag. Aha, I got it. That was really bugging me. I don't know. It just kept folding over to where I couldn't see it till it got to the back side of the tag, and then I found it. So we will just do this. I know what I want to put on this one. I'm just trying to figure out where I put all my white laces. I have white lace that I like to use, and I'm like, where in the world? Oh, I know. They went back into my sewing room. That's right. I went back to the sewing studio after my shabby projects. I'm going to have to bring them back into here. Okay. I love the napkin, and it usually sticks, but I think this cold weather is doing me in. Well, a good way to find out if it's loose is to ink the edge, because anything that isn't will come up right then and there. Oh, where'd that go? Okay, there we are. All right, so I will decorate at least one tag. I'm thinking maybe this one because it has so much space. I have a bunch of my Edwardian ladies, and I am thinking, oh, aren't they pretty? Ooh, okay, I like her so far. She's very pretty. Nope, I'm going to audition. Ooh, she's pretty too. A little dark. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, I love her. It's either her or her. Nope, that one. And that one. And that one. Now I want lace behind her. I want a strip of lace behind her. But I want something really lacy like this. So what I'll do is I'll cut this down. Yep. Yipper. That's the one I want. Which now gives me another piece of lace for something else. I don't want to lose a lot of the pink flowers, so that covers that up no matter what. I know one thing, I don't like the sharp corners, so I'm going to take those off. All right, I do want to do this in a blue. Gosh, I don't know. Do I have a blue? I do. Speckled egg. I don't know if that's the right one, but I'm not using this one right now. Uh-oh. It's kind of a green, huh? No, maybe that's that. Might be that one. That's what those are there for, is to put... Huh. I don't know. I thought I pulled it up, but I guess not. Let's see what we get if we use the speckled egg on this side. Well, that works pretty well. It does sort of fill in the blue, but not exactly the way I wanted it. So let me put that back for a minute, and let's go to our vintage photo. Yep. Well, I like that a little better because I like the antique look. I do like the blue look, but I think for her and for what I'm doing, I want the antique look. And I want a little bit of pink on that too, so we're going to give it some colors. Yeah, maybe a little of this too. It's still white, but it's got a little bit of something behind it. I have daubers in front of me like you can't believe. Let's see how many are right here. 4, 5, 6, 7 daubers. Ink daubers are ready to go. And I want this. Oops. Let's see what we've got here. I'm not really sure how far over I wanted that. I didn't really think about it. Didn't mean to pound on the desk there. Sometimes I don't know my own strength. Goodness gracious. Wow. Crazy girl. Crazy girl. Definitely want to use Fabri-Tac on this because it is going on to a fabric finish. I will want to hide the edge of the fabric with the paper doll here, our Edwardian lady. I'm going to want a word down here. Now, I have some brand new words by Jolene, and I'm wondering if, did I cut them out? Let me look. Here, before I go do that, I'm going to clean up a few of these tools. This is getting crazy. Alrighty. I have ink everywhere. Oh, goodness. Piles and piles of stuff. Takes a lot to do what we do. Well, if you want to be very creative. I mean, really, you could. What was I looking for, you guys? Oh, words. Yes, Jolene created a brand new set of words for me to go with that kind of stuff. She got them to me in 2 colors. And they are brand new, and they are, I think they're called, what did we name these? Oh boy, I forgot. Victorian something. Victorian, I don't know. So, there's the word fashionable. I might want that in the pink. I got to put my input into these 100% because I requested them. So I asked for words I could use with my Edwardian ladies that were Victorian in style, but fashionable. So I wanted fashion words for all of my fashionable ladies. So these are in her shop right now. They just went live a day or so ago, so go over there and have a peek. And if you do, oh, never mind, her sale's gone. I forgot. It was up on the 1st. It went through the 1st. But watch, you never know when she's gonna put something new up. I don't want it directly under because it's like everything's on one side. So we want to put that there with a little bit of lace. Again, maybe I could use a piece of this lace. No, I don't want to waste that. So let me go to my bucket and see if I have, yep, I do, a piece of lace that I could put, yes. Oh, I love these new words I had her make for me. And I told her, she says, can I put them in the shop? I said, yes, you may share them with everybody. I like to share all the things she creates for me with you guys. Occasionally, I tell her, nope, those are for me only. But on the norm, I do share with you guys something that she creates for me. Of course, she loves that because she likes to share too, so. For those of you who don't know, Jolene at Jewel Design is my daughter. You may have heard her name over on Gail's channel or Amy at Crafty Cat. Both use her digitals. Also, Doreen over at Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. They all use her work in their work. And my daughter is a professional graphic artist, so she knows what she's a-doing. And she is a stay-at-home mommy, so this is her income to help pay the bills. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? Oh, what a gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the napkin. I wish I had another piece of that. I only had the one. Boy, if I could find that again. And I don't know who sent it to me. Oh man, I wish I knew, because I would say, hey, I want to buy some more. I want to buy some. I'm not sure who sent it to me as a thank you, because I get, you know, I was shopping quite a bit, so I don't know where it came from. I will go shopping in some of my ladies' stores and see who may have it. I'm looking for my little scissors. Where did my little scissors go? Where are my little sharp scissors? Oh boy, what did I do with those? Okay, well, I'll just use this. These aren't sharp, but they're great on paper, but not on fabric. I'm going to put some lace across. I'm going through this little thin lace like crazy. I'm going to have to order some of that too. I don't know where I got that. So I'll be going through all my purchase orders to see if I can figure out where I got it, because I have no clue. Where are my little scissors? Where are those? I bet you they're under the pile to my right. Or they could be on my pile to the left. I always start out with a clean desk. It just doesn't stay that way, unfortunately. Okay. I know I usually buy lots and lots of yards because I know when I get these little ones, I'm going to use them. Oh my gosh, is she cute or what? She's just lovely. I love it. It's okay to like your own stuff, right? Oh, I can't wait to do a journal with these colors, the pink and the blue. I'm going to have to look through my digitals and see what I have that would make a lovely, you know what I'm going to want, right? Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put some, do I have any sparklies? Where's my sparkly stuff? Do I have a roll of sparkles? I know I do. It doesn't always have to be pearls, right, you guys? It could be something else, could it? I was putting stuff away. Some stuff I've started putting away from Christmas. I just had so much out. I was pulling stuff out for Christmas since September. Oh, I need to get rid of my vest. I'm getting warm. My fleece vest is unnecessary at the moment. Let me see what I have here. Pretty. I really only need one row. So I don't use these. This is the first time. Let's see. I want about 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's about how high I need to go. Oh, I'm doing this off camera. Hold on a minute. I'll be back. Because I have to get it up to my face. My vision is blurry today. I've noticed my vision's been blurry the last few days. I think my eyes are tired from all the crafting and reading and video watching I do. They are just plumb wore out. Okay. These are sticky, but they're not very sticky. So that means they're going to need a bit of glue. There we go. What time are we at? Oh my gosh, I think we're over. Oh, I was so lost in this. I'm having such a good time. There we go. So a little something different. Pretty, huh? Pretty little tag. I think it's going to need a little punch at the top. Do I want a circle? I know it won't take the big punch, so, but I think it'll take the lanyard punch. It's a slot, but it's for lanyards. So I think I'm going to have to be very careful because I don't want to ruin the top of her hat, and I can't get it too close to the other side. And ooh, that ended up ripping my napkin. I'll be using a little bit of glue up there. There we go. Now I'll put a piece of lace or ribbon or something on the top of that. And isn't that lovely? I do have some of this organza ribbon. And I think I will I'm going to end up, this is too wide, I can tell you already, too long. We're going to go over just a little bit here because I did want to share with you all the goodies I have been working with and on lately. Gosh, I was hoping to get more done, but you know, I get lost in my work and the time just flies by. Crazy, flies right by. Put some of this mess away. Let me finish this. So what I will do, I will glue this at the top. I don't need that much. It's crazy high. Let's go. Where are my scissors? Honestly, I need those. I need my really sharp little scissors. They're under this mess here somewhere. Okay, you guys, where did I lose my scissors at? That's so bizarre. I dumped them into something and now I don't know. Oh, I'll use the big ones. They're sharp, but... There we go. And we'll go hunting for those in a minute. Going to glue that there. And I'm going to glue this one over here. And then I will take, what did I just do with it? Oh, there we go. My pretty little sparkles. And run that right across the top. There we go. Is that beautiful or what? All from a napkin on an unused piece of digital paper. So isn't that pretty? I think we did finish a few little pieces here. I would have liked to have done more, but you know, sometimes you just aren't going to get there. So there you have it. That's today's little projects to show you what you could do, just a sampling of what you can do with the napkin pages that we made. I still have that one and that one. This is going to be tags like this, and then this one's of course going to get done similar to that. And then where's my other one? Of course, these need to be finished. They're all need to be decorated, and they will be. So we have those. And where's our other one? We had one more. My goodness, I've lost it. Where did it go? Oh, it's underneath everything. Probably where my scissors are. And then this one is going to get made into a little pouch, or possibly a pouch, or, you know, tags or something like that. Maybe an envelope. Oh, wow. That would be pretty as an envelope. So I may go ahead and back it and make it into a lovely little clutch envelope. I think that's what that's going to be. So as you can see, all you need is some napkins or tissue paper or something thin, some old digital papers that you are not old, but unused digital papers. And then you've got yourself some fun little projects that you can do to fill up your stash or put in your journals or whatever you want to do with them. So I want to thank you all for watching, coming on by today and hanging out with me. And I hope to see you all again very soon. Have a fabulous day. Hugs and kisses. Love you guys. Bye-bye.